Alright, welcome back to Jackwagon Garage. Today we're just going to do a quick and dirty oil change on Midnite, the 2012 Impala. I think I'm going to stick with this Valvoline modern engine. And we're doing a Wix XP. There's two different types for this 3.6. I'm going with the this longer one, has more capacity, 57045 XP. Got it at O'Reilly's. And I'm gonna give this a try. Royal Purple, dump that down the tank. And I think I'm gonna clean my catch can and change that one goofy fitting on it. Well, let's get to it. Alright, under the car, 15 millimeter on the socket. Yep, there it is. Right by this exhaust manifold. Got my rag here to catch my drain plug. Let her rip. Alright, now that we're letting that drain, let's go up top here. Also wanted to mention, we just, up here in Minnesota, we just had the Polar Vortex, and it was 30 below zero. Right now it's about 38 above. So I got this little window of opportunity to change my oil before it goes back down below zero later this week. Gotta love winter. Alright, so I'm gonna unmount this from the car and clean out the filter. Let's see if we're getting this on. Oh yeah. Let's put a paper towel under that. So this here catch can, I've been emptying this every 1,000 miles because this is a Mishimoto Clone. The Mishimotos, all the custom kits they sell, they're all mounted right here in front of the radiator, so you're catching cold air. And by design, they catch the condensation too. It's the way they're designed. I've seen other catch cans, other brands, where they have them mounted like right on top of the exhaust manifold, and then that way you don't get the condensation. So that being said, I've been dumping this every 1,000 miles. I don't know if it's anecdotal at this point, but I'm gonna rock on with it. And this time out, normally I spray some CRC into the intake. Not gonna do that this time, mainly because I got the catch can. And we'll see how anecdotal this is this spring when I pull that upper intake like I've been saying I'm gonna do. Alright, down the hatch. This specifically says it's for direct injection, so that's why I'm going with royal purple. And after 4 months, I thought these things would come off easy. That is not the case. Well, these Home Depot hose barbs have proven to be tough, and I'm having a difficult time getting the hoses off. I don't want to damage them, so we'll just clean this on the car. I got my channel locks. I'm just gonna undo this little filter here. Swing this out of the way. Paying attention to where, oh, see, that stays in place. This little, doesn't look too bad. We'll just hose it off anyway with some carb cleaner. So I guess I'll forego changing that goofy fitting. Well, 4 months in, and this dime store Mishimoto can is, can't complain. I think we've sufficiently drained the oil pan. Get a little bit of oil on that exhaust manifold. One of the quirks of these 3.6 Impalas. Well, we got that off from under the car. Let's just dump that in there. After all this time, I've failed to mention that there is a little plug in the bottom of this you could put a little drain valve on. I elected not to, just because of where this hangs down by the radiator. I just like every 1,000 miles when I'm gassing up, when I'm under the hood, it's just easier to reach under, unscrew it. Try and get her right back where she was. Number 3 metric hex Allen wrench, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if that was in frame that whole time. got the can remounted on the bracket, and you can see that filter right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my new filter. I'm gonna go about halfway because this thing sits sideways. I'm gonna get some oil in there. You know, if this was like an old Chevy 350 mounted like this, you'd fill it all the way full. You don't want to do that. Take a little of that new oil, spread it on the O-ring. I suppose it's just a gasket, not a rubber gasket, not an O-ring. Alright, set that aside. I have my oil pan on the ground right underneath this thing, ready to go. Failed to mention, I like to take my silver Sharpie and write on the filter the date 2319, and the mileage was 149,535. All right, let's get this old one out of here. All right, here draining into the drain pan. We're gonna wipe off all this excess. Let's get that camera down there. You got this. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. You can see this nice little drip tray right here, which is pretty slick. That directs all that oil down below the car and not all over the exhaust manifold. Kind of slick. Now let's get our new one in there. I'm going to spin her all the way on and then give her another quarter turn. Alright. We'll wipe up some of that excess oil down here. Now we add oil. So we're just going to take the remainder of that singular quart, six-quart capacity on this 3.6. Fun stuff, I know. Now we got the big boy. Break the seal on that sucker. Ooh, check this out. Nice little, very slick Valvoline. It's got a little pour spout on the end there. Very cool. It's funny, I hear the ice melting off the roof, and it almost sounds like the oil is Draining under the car. It's not possible. I snugged that drain plug on. All right, there's our 6 quarts. Nice and clean, nice and full. Let's see if the camera's picking up on that. Right on the full mark. Nice clean oil. And you know what I normally do? Go hit the starter, start it, watch for the oil light to go out, shut it off, check it again. I think we're going to end it right here. So here you go. Quick and dirty oil change on a VVT 3.6 LFX Impala. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. The Hound says thanks for visiting.